What up, peeps? It's your girl, Dash, coming back to Criminal Takes. Well, it's the time, guys. It's reaction, and this is to Cobra Kai. This is going to be for episode 10, the final episode of season 5, titled Head of the Snake. This has been a great season. A lot of stuff coming to the head ever since last season. Of course, the way it ended with the tournament, setting the stage for a whole bunch of changes. Going back to Silver coming back into the fold in season 4 and taking over Cobra Kai. Kreese locked up, accused of beating up Stingray. All of a sudden finding out that Tori really didn't win the actual tournament. It was actually Samantha. He paid the ref off, and then just trying to, evolve Cobra Kai into something bigger and better, and of course trying to go global. So clearly we're finally here at the head. We're doing something that Sarah wanted to happen, which was go international with I want to say Saikai Taikai tournament. We're seeing a little bit of the dynamics with all the different kids. Kenny being one of them who was bullied last season, came into his own with the mentor with Robbie, but things kind of shifted. Robbie's no longer with Cobra Kai. Kenny's coming into his own, learning things, getting under the wing of Terry, which is not a good thing, and just seeing how being bullied and then intertwining, becoming a little bit of a bully yourself, and just feel like something needs to come to head with him. I really am hoping his brother might show up, or he might see his brother something and kind of swim a little bit, but he's going to have to see the situation with how Terry has, mechanically done things with him and all that, for him to really get a clue this man is not to be trusted. And hopefully that'll bring him a peg down, and with a little bit of, mentoring or a little guidance or a little bit of wisdom from Robbie again, and he can see a bigger picture and move away from Silver. Everything is going to come to head with Silver because he's been running things a little bit as the strings of this, burning buildings down, beating up LaRusso, trying to one up everybody. I feel like it's going to finally turn a page now that Tori let it be known that Sam won, actually the tournament fair and square. Now the guys and gals are getting together to find a way to expose them. LaRusso doesn't know to the extent, because they were out partying. You see what happens where they're heading, leaving the ladies to go back home. They're going to party, come to find out the driver, somebody took the limo, they're out somewhere. So right now we're wanting to see where are they at now. They're going to take them so far, they're not going to make it in time. What's going to happen? Will they have to be forfeited? That's kind of what Terry's trying to do. So I'm really curious to see how that's going to unfold with that. So you know what? With that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. Say the rest of my thoughts with you guys.
Yes, John. You've made mistakes, but you still have time to try and make up for them.
It's not worth it.
Sayonara, Sensei.
Look, I know you're pissed.
Oh boy.
And you have every right to be.
You're damn right I do. My life was fine before you showed up. Next thing I know, there's a pile of ashes where my store was.
But Silver is the one who's responsible. He burned down your store. He's made all of our lives a living hell.
You say you want to make me whole? Then you help me tear him apart.
Believe me, he's gonna get what's coming to him sooner or later.
No, I say it sooner. I say we go beat that ponytail bastard's ass tonight. You know what I see? I see 4 consequences right here. I destroyed my world. What do you want me to do? Just sit here and take it like a bitch? Kicked your ass, kicked my ass, sucker kick in my case. But still, it's way past time for some payback. That's what I'm talking about.
This is crazy.
Chozen.
Yes, I'm drunk.
Oh my god.
It's happening, LaRusso. Saddle up. It's time to put Pandora back in the
Oh my
box.
god. Stay there, bro.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
What's the emergency? Why'd you have me bring all my gear? You guys know just as much as we do. Sam just told us to meet here. What happened to your hand?
Training accident. I'm okay. We think we have a way to prove that it was Silver who assaulted Stingray. Get a hold of everyone else. Let them know that we're taking down Cobra Kai. Tonight.
We'll send them a message well before the tournament.
And the content of this message?
Stay the fuck out of our way, or someone will get hurt.
Uh-oh. Oh, damn.
Mike? Speaking of crimes, the one you're all committing right now, it's called trespassing, which means any violence inflicted upon you herein will be justified.
I don't give a shit what he fights for. I'm gonna knock his ass out. And then you're next.
I know that's right. Ooh! Damn.
Uh-oh, fellas. I don't think this is gonna turn out the way you thought it would.
Barnes hijacked the limo. He took us to the woods. Johnny and him fought. Now the two of them and Chozen are heading over to Silver's.
What happened? Daniel?
Someone's here. What?
It's Cobra Kai.
Oh, God. All right, honey, just grab the kids.
What are we doing? All your text says is that we're gonna take down Cobra Kai, but like, how exactly?
We're gonna show them who their sensei really is. We think we have proof that he's a criminal.
Okay.
This assault happened the morning after prom. We're really gonna take Silver in.
Yeah. What could go wrong?
Ooh, they can still see. No, that's right, Johnny.
Nichols, she's broken into the office. And she's not alone.
I got these assholes. Go! You're the first person I've seen in miles. And I gotta get home now. And this truck is gonna take me there.
Oh, good gracious.
Mr. LaRusso! Come with me if you want to live.
I got it.
You want to be Cobra Kai? You want to be Cobra Kai?
What happened?
That's all there is. The rest of it's been erased.
Silver covered his trap.
Okay, I think I got it.
We'll go check it out. You guys stay here. We need that footage.
So you're with them now?
You knew what would happen if him and his friends ever stepped into this dojo again.
Mitch, come on. Get your ass over here where you belong.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Y'all got a traitor, so that castle's out. So we gonna throw it down or what? Let's go.
I'm not a traitor. I'm just not buying what Silver is selling.
What us?
Oh my God, I look forward to him really figuring out. Don't even try it.
You don't want to do this.
No, you really don't. No, you don't.
I got that group text from the Cobra Kais saying they were going to ambush your students. I knew I had to step in and warn them.
Oh, that's right. Chozen. That's right. Lawrence, getting them. Ooh. I know that's right.
All the vaunted Miyagi don't talk about defense only. I knew you were a warrior at heart. Just like me.
You are no warrior.
Ooh. Oh, Chozen. Give it to Gomez for 3 against my youth. He's holding his own. Oh my God! Oh! Oh my God, Chozen.
We're coming. Be ready to go mobile.
Okay, screw it. We're gonna have to upload and publish via Wi-Fi.
That's life. You win some, you lose some, but you gotta move on. You never did. You're still pulling the same old bully act as always. Even though everyone you bullied has kicked your ass by now.
I haven't.
You'll get your turn.
Why would you deal with Kenny Simmons? Get him, Robbie. Come on, let's do this.
I'm not your enemy.
Oh, wow.
Kreese always told me you were his best student. I never saw it. But if it's any consolation, at least you won't be around to screw up another kid.
Ooh. No, he didn't.
Finish him.
I know that's right. Stop all that, because I'm about sick of this.
Man, that felt good! Bitch!
Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me?
Not her. You can be a champion. Do not throw that away.
I will be a champion, but I'll get there my way, not yours. Go, save your brother. We've got this.
You don't have to, Mr. L. I'll take this trash out. This guy.
Come on!
Nichols, what's on your mind? Excited to take things to the next level?
What's the point? You'll just pay to make me champion again. Not yet. So you have to pay it.
Not at all. I paid him off to make sure Cobra Kai won.
That was your big plan, Larusso? Breaking into my dojo? To steal some footage that changes nothing? Life isn't a fairy tale, it's a competitive sport! Right and wrong, there's no such thing. We're willing to do whatever it takes to come out on top.
I did most of this. Yeah, you did. Where's Chozen?
Do what you have to do.
Short-term training. Situations just like this. Rule number 1. A man can't stand. He can't fight. Rule number 2 of the Quicksilver method. A man can't breathe. He can't fight. 3. A man can't see. He can't fight.
Kenny, listen,
Nah, just not right now, okay?
So, for now, maybe just kiss me.
Is this yours? I found it at Miyagi-Do.
That was, supposed to be yours, but
I broke up with you before you could give it to me.
You needed some time, and I think that just seemed like it was more important.
It means a lot to me.
Of course, that's what you do when you love someone, right?
I love you too.
The thought of losing you and Miguel and Robbie and the family kicked me into a gear I didn't know I had. Couldn't stand the thought of missing out on the rest of my life together.
All right, come on.
I got you. Easy.
Hospital.
Oh, just a flesh wound.
Yeah, but it's like all your flesh. Hey, come here, help me. Yes, sir. Is that a Rembrandt?
Yeah. I'd be worth at least as much as a furniture store, right?
Never thought I'd see the day when Silver was finally in handcuffs.
Given Raymond Porter's revised statement, Mr. Silver is facing a litany of charges. That man's lawyers are going to be pretty busy.
Just hoping Silver and Kreese end up cellmates.
You mean John Kreese? You didn't hear what happened?
Oh, no you did.
Please. I'm begging you.
For what? Mercy.
I did it once. It was
All right, you guys. First off, before I get into this, I just gotta say it. I'm so happy Terry Silver's gonna finally get what he deserves. Finally. Now, with that being said, this was a good finale. I so enjoyed this. Now, seeing that I had made a comment in my last reaction about who's the one behind the steering wheel, taking the guy's God knows where, come to find it was Mike Barnes. I would have never thought. I thought he had left. He was, laying low with him and all that, afraid with him and all that. Come to find out, he has every right to be upset. His whole livelihood was taken away from him. Unbeknownst at first, him, of course, being upset with Lewis and letting him know that it was Terry. So it was like, that man, he's this. Because at first, Lawrence don't know what's going on. But once he realizes, they all understand. And he's like, we got to go deal with him with this and the other. Lewis was like, we can't do it. We just can't show up. When Chozen said, I know the address, I was just like, here we go. Just like, we're going to deal with this. He has to be dealt with. All the while, Terry Silver is sitting over there having his little drink with Sensei Kim, doing their little thing, whatever, and all that. But what's funny to me is him having his little conversation about dealing with this, whatever. Now, I'm not going to let these, guys, ruin, my chance with it. I really was hoping we would get a tournament, but that's fine. We still got a lot of action this episode, and it was so much, I could barely contain myself. When they eventually show up, all the while the kids are trying to get what they need from, the CCTV, video, so they can have this showing either whatever happened to Stingray or whatever happened in regards to her confronting. And I'm glad when they asked her if he deleted some of the other footage. He didn't have the date to go back when she confronted him about him paying at ref to botch that whole, win, so Sam could get it, and it ended up being Tori. I was happy when she remembered the date and they put it in there and just waiting for the load. Now, granted, when the other guys, for Cobra Kai showed up and all that, some of what Chozen showed them when they did the episode called Hard Eggs is what they needed to come together and all that, spread out whatever and all that and just fin off whatever. Now, needless to say, seeing the scenes with Mike Barnes in there at first, at first it was good, but it's like, buddy, you gonna turn your back? And let them get the one up, and of course the other guys came in there and all that, and they were going to town. But I like when Chozen went and it was a one-on-one between him and Silver. That was really, really good. I was loving that. I was like, why you keep moving away from him, Terry? You want to showboat what you know, show it. That's what Chozen's here for. It's like, you want to see, talking about you're a warrior. You're not a warrior. Okay, buddy, you always about yourself. You don't care about anybody, the man, the girl, whomever. It's always what you want. Forget everybody else talking about those kids. You want to expand it, whatever, and all that. You want to always expand the brand, the name, whatever. Not the kids in front of it, because all of them are expendable. He doesn't care. You see how he was upset, but not more so him than Sensei Kim, the way she did Tori, making her do that stupid damn challenge, messing up her hand the last episode, and here she is, whatever, and all that, dealing with that. But needless to say, I'm just glad that Chozen got some licks in, but the way he came for him with that sword on his back, I'm like, oh my God, that cut. Ooh, and then I thought he was, done for, but I know this is all television. He wasn't, he's just down for the count. Lawrence put in some work. Because at first I was like, where is Barnes? You still knocked out? Let me be quiet. I don't know nothing about the impact of a kick to the face, whatever. It is what it is. But needless to say, Lawrence was doing this, he was holding down, whatever, but I was just like, the punkness of these senseis, he can't just fight one of you all gotta do it, but that's just how the way it is, whatever, they're gonna follow the lead of Terry. Terry comes in, is like, just be done with it. He's like, and the low blow was when he was like, you know what, you won't be around to mess up another child's life. I said, that right there stung. That stung something terrible. Now, mind you, Ralph LaRusso, he comes in, Stingray shows up when he gets, I'm assuming, a message from them, whatever, and all that being that the other kids from Cobra Kai showed up and all that, and now they're trying to download some stuff and trying to get it so they can expose Terry. He showed up to help, Carmen, Amanda get to LaRusso and all that so they can get back and help them so they can stop this and confront Terry once and for all so he can be fully exposed by the students so they can see this guy is just not for you. He's never been about you ever, just using you to further his narrative. And in the instance of that whole scene with the kids, I like when Eli said what he needs to say. It's like, that guy, you always been a bully. You haven't changed a bit. And every time you turn around, somebody's always kicking his ass. And it is true. He all mouth. Just all bark, no bite. Always. And he always gets his butt served to him. Just like, I was like, be quiet. I'm about sick of him. The guy who plays him was cool, but his character is some crap. But in the instance, Kenny, getting that little lick that he learned from Terry in with Robbie, but if Robbie was able to catch himself and all that, but it was just like he needed to be humbled. So when that part eventually happens where they were able to, huddle around and able to get that thing up and it showed up on that screen, and Kim, Sensei Kim seeing it and all that, she probably don't know what to do, because I was just like this. I was happy when Samantha came to help Tori, and then Devil's like, no, I'll win the right way. Talking about don't cloud your judgment. Clearly yours is, because if you really knew what the guy who sent for you and your other senseis to come down and help him, then you would know who you were dealing with. She particularly cared more so for Kreese, clearly, but here you are. But needless from that, I like when LaRusso does show up and they finally do see it, and look on Kenny's face. That was the moment that needed to happen. Honestly, as much as I was tired of him being like a hothead, he needed to see that this is what this man is. He's not on the up and up, and he's like, this is what it's going to cost to bring me down. Right there, the arrogance. Like, he really thought, yes, to them, it is. Because they believe you were being honest from the jump. There was no hidden agenda. You weren't doing anything under the table. They should be able to trust that you are straight and narrow all the way. You're not doing, it's like, no, don't be like, I'm the only one that would do. Right now, it is you the only one doing underhanded stuff to win. It's not Miyagi-Do, come on now. Like, don't you soil the name. So I like when LaRusso and him go toe to toe, and LaRusso, and I love how they always show the scenes from that episode, Karate Kid 3, him bringing back what he learns. I love how LaRusso always remembers certain things he said to him and utilizes them when he, is ready to, go spar against his opponent. And he showed him all the things he was doing with Chozen. It's like, what happened to it? Because as soon as you got in front of LaRusso, it's almost like it went out the window. He got his ass handed to him in front of your own students. And your Sensei Kim. I'm sorry, I don't feel for him. You got exactly what you deserve. I've been waiting for it. I just, Thomas Ian Griffin, he's a great actor. I love me some him. Terry Silver, he can go somewhere. He needs to go. He about to go to jail. He's done. I was here for it when they were throwing his shirt down, like just throwing on him. He just looking around. No, ain't no Saikai Taikai tournament now, bruh. You're done. Now let's get to Kreese. At first, I thought he really got hurt at the beginning. Like, he's really having us humbled all around. You're not getting out. LaRusso and Lawrence weren't helping you. You got hurt by the guy who who bullied you. You bullied him back, whatever, and all that. Unbeknownst to me, when he leaned in, I really thought he had a moment with the doctor. Oh no, he was plotting and planning. Got in there, because when they were looking and the guy was I said, no, that's jelly. That's some jello, some jelly, something. Got the upper hand, got her badge. Okay, you're out. Because when they asked me, like, and now him and Kreese have a cell together. When Lawrence, he said, oh, y'all didn't hear? So that means he probably told them, oh, something happened, he got out. But now it's like this. Okay, you're out for a moment. Where you gonna go? You can't run no Cobra Kai. Because as soon as you show up with it all, you hurt the cops. So now whatever the lie was that Raymond aka Stingray said, whatever and all that, you could have been exonerated. But see, you didn't wait that out, and then he could have got out, and then he could have got back. But no, you did it the wrong way. So I feel like going into season 6, we're gonna see how he's going to be hiding in the shadows. What is he gonna be doing to get away with this? And then we're gonna finally be done with you, because you're going back to jail. Once they get their hands on you, you're gonna pay for hurting the doctor and also those 2 officers, and then leaving and getting out of jail. So it's just like they're gonna finally represent. I don't know how many more seasons they're gonna really honestly do with Cobra Kai. I can definitely see one more season, because once Kreese is out, it's almost like we've gone through all the narratives of how this story can play out, and then being with the fact of all the actual movies that have happened are falling in place with the way they're doing the overall storyline to keep pushing and expanding on the story. So I'm wondering what's left. I would love to see next season Hilary Swank's character comes back, since she was in the 4th installment, even though LaRusso wasn't in it, but she was also, in that one. That would be great. But yes, I'm really interested in that. I'm happy that Tori and Robbie, things look like it's going to be smoothed over. With Robbie, with Kenny, he's like, not right now. It's like, yeah, he needs to really think about that. I want to see what he's going to do with LaRusso's son, whatever and all. He might not be able to really want to be friends and all, but hopefully, they can both come to an understand all that, leave it be, and he can move on. But yeah, this hit hard. I know it, because he wanted to believe in Terry was genuine from beginning, and he was not. It's always a lesson somewhere, and this one for him, it is. So hopefully, next season we'll see it. Now, also with Sam and Miguel, I'm glad that they hashed out this stuff prior to the ending of the episode and her finding his name and saying that, and I'm understanding. But you could tell from the way she found the necklace, it was that day that she told him she just wanted to be friends, and he respected that. You do that for somebody you love. Put those words. And when she said, "You never said that," I'm like, "Yeah." And same thing. That's why I said when she saw him kissing, it hit her hard to the point where she was literally upset and left out there in tears. So to let you know, you really didn't want to break up. But like I've stated before, she was dealing with a lot of feelings ever since her losing the tournament. So it all kind of culminated together. So, and her feeling a certain way, even though she might not have wanted to be friends and all that, but she's like, I needed some breathing room. And it came to head. Those feelings are there. So I'm glad they both admitted the feelings. They're going to probably work, get back together and just slowly just enjoy their, being a couple again. And hopefully everybody's going to, do a little thing. I like the Sam and Tori had an understanding and everything and all that. So I'm liking the way it ended. Again, Silver in handcuffs being put in the back seat. It just, oh man, it was so good. I really am looking forward to seeing how they're going to do season 6. I'm so looking for that. So with that said, you guys, I have rambled on enough, but I had to get it all out. Comment below. Let me know what you think. And with that said, I will see you guys on the next reaction. You guys take care.